welcome to my channel, the Arlene Souls YouTube channel. It's a pleasure having you here on this channel, guys. I appreciate you all. Thanks for all the views. Guys, in today's video, I'll be sharing with you the information that I have seen in the Jamaica Gleaner regarding interest rates. So, if you are ready to hear, pull your chair a little closer, go for a glass of water, sit back, relax, and enjoy this video, guys. It will be very informative to know your financial status and to take your financial status into a new direction, a new level of life. Guys, we are to get closer to our financial well-being in this day and age where the economy has taken a turn for the worse. We should definitely look into our future and see where we are financially, because guys, I don't see where it's gonna get any better living in a third world country such as Jamaica, where finances right now are all over the place. The financial institutions, they are not making it easier for us to even be flexible with us to access any financial incentives that they have. So guys, I want to share with you the few little tips that I know about financial stability. I am a person who likes to save, and I was with a financial institution for many years, and when I look at my returns on my investment, I was wondering what is it that I'm doing, but it take a change for the better, so I decided to stick with that bank. Yes guys, so I continue to invest with the bank based on the fact that the interest rate at the time was very high. Guys, if I can recall, and I'm speaking from experience now, the interest rate back then in those years, early 2000, was up to 17 and 18%. Yes guys, that's how much this bank that I'm with now, they used to pay. And the BOJ, the government of Jamaica, wasn't able to keep up with that, so the BOJ have to work with the financial institutions as best as possible, and that interest rate was reduced to at least 9%. Yes guys, that interest rate was reduced to 9%, and after that, guys, the interest rate continued to dwindle down. There is a complete downgrade regarding those interest rates, and I realized that most, if not all, of the bank have to remain within that portfolio where the interest rate is, because I noticed that you still have banks out there that are paying good interest rates. You still have banks out there, guys, that are paying good interest rate, and I don't see why some of our leading financial institutions, they are not being cooperative where the interest rate is concerned. I'm sure that most, if not all, the banks are governed by the Bank of Jamaica. So if they're governed by the Bank of Jamaica, why is it that they don't offer to us a more flexible interest rate, a more attractive interest rate as customers? We are their customers, and they should educate us financially on our returns. Many of us have investment with these banks, and we have not taken a chance, we have not taken a moment to check to see if we are getting good interest on our money. Guys, you need to check your money at the bank. Don't just go to the bank and lodge the money and you go and withdraw and you're not checking on the interest rate. Guys, the interest rate is what you should live off. Don't go to the bank and draw out everything. Yes, check your interest rate to see if the bank that you are with is giving you flexible interest rate, an interest rate that you can live by. Some of us, guys, or many people out there, that's what they used to live off, their interest rate in the bank, you know. And the financial institution have taken a turn for the worse in Jamaica, unfortunately. So they're not willing to give customers high return on their investments. No. And I guess they are saying that it's a regulator of the Bank of Jamaica, but I don't think so, because other financial institutions in this Jamaica land we love are giving flexible and attractive interest rates. Yes, guys, and I could call out some of the banks for you. And these banks are, yes, Citibank. And many of us are not familiar with Citibank. Yes, guys, you need to go around, or you need to Google and check to see the financial institution that is giving you high return on your interest rate. Yes. Some of us have term deposits with them. Some of us have long-term deposits with them. We need to go and check to see, yes, if we are getting attractive interest. Because, guys, some of us will not be able to work to finance ourselves, because we are trying our best to take care of our family. We are trying our best to pay all the mortgage. We are trying our best to pay all the rent. We are trying our best to invest in our business, invest in our children's education, and even invest in ourselves, because all of us want a better future for ourselves and our family. So, guys, my bank that I join, I am about to, you know, walk away from them, because what I realize is that they are one of the banks who is giving the lowest interest rate. And the interest rate, when I look in the Gleaner, it is saying 0.01%. How could I be with a bank that is paying 0.01% on savings and term deposit or fixed deposit? You can just imagine they are paying little to nothing. How can you be with a financial institution that is paying 0.04%? And guys, let me inform you of some of the interests that you should be earning from. You have demand deposit. I'm looking from my notes. You have demand deposit, which is checking account. You should be earning from that. And this refers to an account which allows the holder to withdraw funds or demand or write checks against deposit funds without notice of intended withdrawal. Such account may or may not be interest bearing. Also, your savings deposit, which many of us have with financial institution, it refers to the interest bearing deposit accounts that are not withdrawable by checks or held for any fixed period to maturity. Funds can be deposited or withdrawn at will. And then you have the time deposit, which is the fixed term deposit, whether you deposit your money for a year, 6 months, 18 months, so forth and so on. This refers to the interest bearing deposit accounts where funds are deposited for a fixed period of time, where premature withdrawals may require advance notice and usually attract a penalty, which means that if you have a security deposit, I can speak to the security deposit because I have some kind of idea about it. Whereas, for example, you would have set that a certain amount of money, say $1 million, you would have put aside that $1 million in your fixed deposit, right? And you go and break that term fixed deposit, right? You would have lost the interest. For example, the bank would have been paying 9% per year, and you go ahead and you break that, you would have gotten less, right? If I'm explaining it according to how you would understand. But guys, I'm saying this to say that you need to check the financial institution that you're with. I'm not saying that you're to go and draw out your money, guys. Remember now, I'm just giving you bits and pieces of information that I see printed in the Daily Gleaner, which draw my attention, right? And I'm saying to myself, you know, why not share this tip with my viewing audience? Because really, for a fact, some of us might not even look into it. Some of us probably don't care because, you know, we really think that, boy, I'm not gonna get better interest rate from my bank because my bank is so forth and so on. So guys, I want you to check with your bank, see what they're offering for your money that you save with them. Yes guys, don't be afraid to ask questions. Questions were made to be asked. They cannot withhold this information from you because you are their customer, right? So you must go in, find out their interest rate and see if it's something that is attracted to you, right? Or see if it's something that you are comfortable with, right? Because when you have your fixed deposit in the bank, you are your savings. You want to know that, boy, okay, I'm saving $1 million. Well, 5 years times or 3 years times I can get some money on my $1 million. You don't want to know that when you go back 5 years time, half of the $1 million is gone because you know, it gone to whatever interest, right, the bank may accrue on your money. You don't want that. You want to know that when you save your money, you are being given interest. You don't want to know that the bank is taking something from your money, worth speaking. Viewers and subscribers, this is my information to you, and I want you to go ahead and check with your financial institution to see if you are given attractive interest rate. Right guys? And you must go into your financial institution and ask questions. They are to educate you on the different deposits that they have, the different interest rate that they have in the bank. So guys, it's another one, and it's a pleasure having you here on the channel. Go ahead, check to see if you have liked this video. Turn on your post notification, guys, so that whenever I upload a video, you, my viewing audience, will be the first. My subscribers, you are number one. You will be notified. It's another one. It's the arlenesoulztv YouTube channel. My YouTube family. See you in the next one.